taking the multivitamin. The reason why I take multivitamin, you know, here's the gimmick. They try to tell you you have to eat this one a day. Just go over these labels. You're gonna be peeing the most expensive pee in the world. This is one thing that I regret buying. The reason why is that this one gives, this was like $12, $11 and gives you 5,000 mcg of biotin. Well, guess what? Look at this. This gives you 3,000 mcg of biotin, which is 10,000% of the daily value. Do I really need 16,000 and 10,000? Welcome back. This is my week 6, and today, as I mentioned on my last video, we're actually going to go over my daily and weekly routine. These are all the supplements and all the products that I'm using to aid my minoxidil beard journey. And I will be covering that and as to what schedule and why I'm taking in such a cadence. All right, as you saw my schedule, I try to wake up early as possible, 6:30 a.m., even 6 a.m. if possible. And the reason why I wake up so early is since you put the minoxidil the night before, and regardless of minoxidil foam versus liquid, they're both gonna dry your skin out. And I want to get moisturizer as soon as possible, right? So, but the reason why I am using the Nivea Soft and the LCLT is because, well, the reason why I'm using that is because the LCLT promotes androgen receptor activity. So I'm trying to get the maximum benefit out of using my moisturizer. You will need to use a moisturizer regardless of having LCLT or not. But I'm trying to double up on that one. And then once I do that, at 8 a.m., I do, after about an hour and a half, I do wipe all the lotion out or the moisturizer out, and then I'll apply the foam minoxidil, and that's what I use in the morning time. So this is what I use, and then after about 3 hours, before we get there, I do eat around 8:30-ish, so that way as soon as I apply the minoxidil, let it dry out, and then I'll eat. And then by 11, I will wash my face off and add in the Nivea Soft plus LCLT. And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why you want to wait about 2 to 3 hours. Most of the people say, well, like even if you look at this, or if you look online resources will tell you to wash the minoxidil off in about 4 hours. Well, that's actually pertaining to your scalp skin. Your scalp skin is much thicker than your face skin, so this should absorb much faster on your face. So you don't really have to wait the 3 to 4. I do wait about 2 to 3. So just to be safe. But then after 11, I start applying this liberally throughout the day, which is mixed with the LCLT. So I do that, and about 8 p.m. I will wash it off, and I'll add the liquid minoxidil. And this liquid minoxidil also has an LCLT mixed there, again for the same androgen receptor activity that I want to promote. So one of the reasons why I do the 12 hours is because technically these minoxidils have about 16 hour lifespan. But what I want to do is make sure that the hours are exactly 12 so that I get the maximum benefit. That's also very important for me. And you know, it all depends on who you talk to, but for me, I want to make sure that every 12 hours I have a consistent application of minoxidil, either the foam so I'm using both of these. Another reason why I eat at 8:30 is because you can see all this crap ton of supplements that I'm taking. Well, I can't just take this on an empty stomach. So what I need to do is make sure that I eat, but also don't want to eat the minoxidil, because if I eat right after I apply minoxidil, then I'm going to have minoxidil in my mouth and I'm going to end up eating it. I'm sure it's fine eating it, but you know, I don't know, for a prolonged time it might cause some issues. So today I want to actually show you what I usually mix in my water. I know that you guys saw on my previous schedule what all my daily, and I have it right here, all my daily schedule. But let me talk to you about the supplement schedule as well. For the supplement, before I eat, this is what I add in. I have a Metamucil, which is going to give me fiber. Fiber is always good for you, regardless of you being on a minoxidil journey or not. So I add in 1 scoop of Metamucil, and then what I do is add in. I also not only do I apply LCLT on my face, as you can tell with the Minoxidil addition and also the Nivea, I also eat the LCLT because this is actually something supposed to be a dietary supplement to increase androgen receptor activity in not only in your face but also throughout your body. So I add about 1 gram. I've added about 1 gram. Sometimes if I get a little ambitious, I do 2 grams. So that's what I do. I know today's, I know if you saw my schedule, today is Saturday, but I'm still gonna add some creatine because yesterday I actually didn't get to work out. So I'm gonna work out today. As you can tell, this is a schedule that you wanna set for yourself. And plus, but there's no way I can meet it 100%. Sometimes I have stuff that comes up and I can't do it all the time. The only thing that I do with creatine is that I don't use all 5 grams as instructed. I use about 1 gram. And my next video, I'm going to talk more about creatine. So stay tuned for that one. So this is how I mix my drink, and I'll drink this in the morning right before 8:30. And I'll drink this and I'll eat all the supplements with it. So for me today, I will be eating, you know, fish oil. I'll move it out of the way. I need 6 pills of collagen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can tell here, I'll just use this one as my base. I don't need to take L-DOPA today because I already took it yesterday. I take the L-DOPA Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I also take the creatine Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but today is Saturday, but I'm taking creatine because I didn't take it yesterday. And I'm also taking the multivitamin. The reason why I take multivitamin, you know, here's the gimmick. They try to tell you have to eat this one a day. Just go over these labels. You're gonna be peeing the most expensive pee in the world if you eat this every day. I'm sure it's gonna create some blockage for you, like your kidney stones or something if you eat this. That's just my take. That's not a scientific. Whoops. That's not a scientific take. But again, I take it once Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You don't need to overdo it. So here's what I'm taking. It's all the creatine I'm taking. I'm really strong. So here's what I'm taking today, and then I got all the other supplements in there. This is one thing that I regret buying. The reason why is that this was like $12, $11 and gives you 5,000 mcg of biotin. Well, guess what? Look at this. This gives you 3,000 mcg of biotin, which is 10,000% of the daily value. Do I really need 16,000 and 10,000 value every day? That's a lot. And I heard, you know, having too much biotin can cause acne. So I am not taking this at this point at all. You know, there's a lot of hype about this, by the way, because people don't know what the hell they're doing out there, and they eat a ton of this. This also has biotin. This also has biotin. You're gonna kill yourself with biotin. You don't need 8,000 mcg of biotin a day. Anyways, so that's why I don't take this, by the way, guys. So those are my pills. There we go. So I swallowed it all down. I've already eaten breakfast, so my stomach's ready to go, and I'll drink the rest of this. But that's my daily routine, or the supplement routine that I'm talking about. And then for me, so I'll talk to you a little bit about fish oil as well. This is also good for your heart, regardless if you're doing a minoxidil journey or not. I take it anyways for my health. And then let's get to the workout. On Monday, Thursday, as you can tell from the previous slide that I have, I do chest and triceps. So again, this is all really important for me. I'm trying to keep a routine. And on Tuesday and Fridays, I do pull-ups and biceps. So I didn't do pull-ups and biceps yesterday, so I'm gonna actually do it today, and that's why I took creatine. And I do every day if I can. It's probably, sometimes I skip a Wednesday, but I do 2.5 miles on the treadmill for cardio. Okay, so the best, you can ask, like, why are you doing all this stuff? Well, one of the reasons why I'm working out is because it increases your testosterone. I'm trying to lose weight so I can increase testosterone. Having more testosterone is going to do very small benefit to grow a beard. Like if that was an actual issue, then it would be really easy. I just need to raise my testosterone level and then I would have a beard. It's obviously not. It's an androgen receptor sensitivity thing, and I'll cover what I want to do in the future video. And I'm going to end this one real quick now, but I want to talk about what's bang for you saw. If you want to take a quick look at what I have here, all this stuff. What's worth the money, right? Because this is a lot of money. I'll tell you, it wasn't free. It wasn't cheap. And what's bang for your money? And then I want to talk about kind of the side effects of Minoxidil and if it's better than the liquid or the foam. Which one's better? I use both, and I have my own opinion. I've heard other people's opinion. I'll talk about the side effects as well for me. One thing that I did forget to add in that thing, I do derma roll once a week on a Saturday. So after this video, I will be derma rolling. Also, the reason why last week's progress was all bumpy was because I derma rolled and I took the picture. That's why all the close-up was kind of hard to see and really reddish because of the derma rolling. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.